don't think you were at the industry party at this point. This last RTX. I was drunk. I snuck in my mom and my sister.
Surprised.
No, I was there. Because Sarah, guess what? Across the entire venue that this party was at, Mom! Mom! just screeching at your mother. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, Sarah, she's right in front of you. I'm like, Mom! Reveal Sarah's deepest, darkest secrets on Off Topic. Welcome, everybody. My name is Joe. I'm gonna be your host today. We got Jaren, we got Matt, we got Sarah. Thank you guys for joining us on this very special day, very special episode because it is Thanksgiving. So if you guys celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. But before we start, I just want to say we're having a pretty nice, neat sale. Okay, this week. It's pretty crazy. 20% off the entire store. And, you can shop the newest Achievement Hunter Fall Collection, which I've got on right now. Matt's got a piece of it on right now. And Sarah, nice little flannel. And other brands.
Weird hoodies.
Like this new Spice Rat sweater.
Pumpkin Spice Rat. It's awesome. I love it.
It's
super comfortable.
Pumpkin's like choking the rat.
Yeah.
Well, is the pumpkin choking the rat or is the rat choking himself?
On the pumpkin, I guess that's fair. You make a good point.
Yeah. So make sure you guys go to store.roosterteeth.com to shop all the new collections, especially this new one right here.
Yeah. Or this one with the most interesting pockets ever on a flannel.
Oh, yeah.
They're like in the back.
We never discovered if yours was wrong or not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Joe said it was.
No. We'll dive into that.
And then there's like a little baby one
We'll dive into that because that was one of the ones that I actually had to model for.
Look, a pocket there, a pocket there, and a pocket there.
Yeah.
Wait, is that pocket going backwards?
It goes sideways.
It's a weird pocket.
It's a weird
pocket.
It's fun.
But you can get that exact flannel 20% off.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure you guys go to the store, check it out, and Anyways, it's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving.
Turkey Day.
It is,
to celebrate Thanksgiving, I brought jello shots from
You brought
my
jello
Halloween
shots
party.
from Halloween, which I Googled before we started the show. Jello shots can last anywhere from like 7 to 9 days.
Well,
before they go goop.
You said maintain
Before they go
flavor.
Yeah,
goop and no flavor.
Yeah. So they're safe to eat. It's just jello with alcohol.
The consistency. The
consistency is
goopy
normal
alcohol.
on all of them, but this blue one. The blue one's the only questionable consistency.
You've been playing with the thing for like the
because
last
it's more
10 minutes.
goopy.
You have been shaking the shit out of it this whole time.
Why don't you go ahead and take a shot?
Top?
It broke.
Then why? Stop shaking it around. We're
Why
gonna
don't you
get
try it?
jello particles.
I'll try it.
You should try it.
Because I went to
fingering that thing the whole
our
time.
White Claw fridge and it was empty, but their jello shots
now it's
were
the
in
White
there.
Claw fridge.
I'm
I
also
don't know. It was
upset
the
'cause
Truly fridge before because everyone hates White Claws.
You guys didn't tell me
It's
this
just got better
existed.
flavor.
This
That
is
didn't
true.
look like it went down.
I would have. Well, and to be fair, it's a good idea not to. I would have had a lot of Truly.
It tastes
The
like
work
vodka.
environment would have been very different.
Just straight vodka.
No, it tastes like blue vodka.
So it does still have
What?
flavor.
Yeah.
What?
That's
Can you describe
what?
blue for us as a flavor?
It's like that
Blue grass.
raspberry-esque. Yeah, blue raspberry. It's blue raspberry. It's actually really good.
Yeah, but you just said blue. So
You
I'm
did
gonna
just
go
say
off-
blue.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
off of.
Blue
Like
is
a
just
Kool-Aid.
a
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Does orange taste like orange?
Yes. Probably. That's like the one you can do
The
that.
the funny one
But
is,
she did it with blue.
so fun fact, the store is out of purple, so me and Shelby just mixed the strawberry and the blueberry together to make purple.
That's not a
That's
fun
how
fact.
you
That
make-
explains why I
that's how
hated
you-
that at your party. What the hell? I was like, grape, perfect.
These are like
Lies.
the fucking, the brown M&Ms. No one wants the brown.
Yeah.
Did no one want them actually?
It's gross. Huh?
I don't remember taking any jello shots.
Sarah,
at my
I don't-
party.
I think I had
I'm
one.
not kidding. I opened that, tried to take it, went bleh, and spit it out. Sorry about your floor, by the way.
Bro, I will say, for the most part, my floor was disgusting the next morning. It was
Yeah.
so gross.
Sticky,
but the
yeah.
worst part was
Jello sauce.
so much dirt too. There was so much dirt on my floor.
Yeah, no one took off their shoes when they walked in.
I didn't care that much, I'll be
Yeah.
honest. But the worst
I mean, I
part
didn't.
was somebody clearly dropped a green jello shot right in front of my fridge and didn't clean it up. And it was just dry jello.
What do you expect, sir, when people are drunk?
Oh, I
That's
was
true. You were drunk.
I was so
Yes, you were drunk.
Yeah,
You were
yeah,
very
you were.
It could have been you.
It wasn't. It wasn't. No.
Are you going to get drunk today on Thanksgiving?
No, I'm only gonna have 2 because that's the rule.
Well, we could say that
Jello.
they're just Jello.
We've already discussed they were vodka.
Cut it out.
Yeah, cut that. Yeah.
Cut it.
Yeah,
Cut it and then put it at the end of the episode so that everyone finds out at the very end.
Also, they're only like
that's
half. They're only half shots, so it's fine.
Why'd you even bother then?
I don't know. Shelby made Jello shots because she knows how to, and then I just let her do it.
I will say,
is
I don't
fair.
think we've ever had Jello shots until Shelby showed.
Yeah, Shelby.
like, Shelby's the one that made
threw
these.
her party like a while ago, and then showed up with her extra Jello shots, and now it's become like someone's throwing a party. Hey, Shelby, make Jello shots.
It's become her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shelby, are you gonna make Jello shots for Thanksgiving? That's a yes.
That's a thumbs up. That's a thumbs up.
But not right now Thanksgiving, like next week Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because this is definitely not.
Are you going to inject Jello shots into the turkey?
Ooh.
Whoa. Jello.
Oh, that's not an ooh. What
No,
the?
that's
No.
that's a little new.
No, that's not a ooh.
That was like
that's
No, that was an ooh. No, that was
yeah,
an ooh.
that was a trick
Oh,
question.
okay.
Is what that
Yeah,
was.
it was a
Shelby,
trick.
Shelby failed.
Shelby sounded very excited.
Yeah.
no one else did. So.
Now, look, for the interest of science, I'm down to like try it.
Well, I
You know-
mean,
you
think
know,
about
like-
the 50s and how many things were
I'd
Jello
rather
in the
not.
50s.
This
That's-
is yeah.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of gross. Yeah.
They put meat
They
in Jello.
But yeah, there's
But they
some
put
wild
Jello in
Jello
meat.
things.
They had Jello beds.
That was water
That was
beds.
water.
Waterbeds.
Feels like Jello.
It's fair.
Eh,
Have you ever been in a waterbed?
I have been in a waterbed.
they're not
Yeah,
fun.
They're not.
That's-
No,
they're
they
real
almost make
weird.
me feel like nauseated. Like I just,
Yeah, because you're just like constantly just doing this. Like,
it's like I'm getting
You move
seasick.
and everything
seasick
goes.
in my
Well,
own
like,
bed.
when you think about like if you get in water, you just fall into it. It's not like it's supporting you.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
I just want to go back. I just wanted you to know, Matt, because I stopped you from asking this question earlier. The White Claw fridge has existed since we were at the last temp space.
I'm
the last
aggravated.
temp
I didn't know
space.
about that.
Yeah, it was in the tiki room.
I would have started my day with like truly because that's what I was actually in there.
Yes.
And
Trulies are better than white.
middled my
Trulies are
day
so
with
much
it.
better than
They have
White
a
Probably
lot more
would've been
flavor.
They have our
Well, it was like the whole thing started because when we were way back in like 2019, we used to take shots on every Friday when things were delivered.
Yeah, I bought the Slipknot's like Iowa whiskey, which is like super good.
Yeah.
And then me and Ashley were just like, "You want to split a bottle of this?" And then we just kind of had it. In the
Slipknot has a whiskey?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Where's this?
You just
What?
aren't here on Fridays at 6 p.m. when we're done delivering videos.
If you told me there were going to be shots, you're probably right. I probably still would have left.
You would
But-
not. You don't like.
I'm still stuck on the fact that Slipknot has a whiskey.
Yeah, they were here like 2-3 weeks ago, like signing bottles at some specs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
They had an Iowa corn whiskey.
Were they there with Walter White? Dude, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. Is that it? I don't know.
What?
Okay,
what
why are you?
Why are you bringing up Walter White?
Bad.
Because they went to they're making like an alcohol too, and they were at Specs like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was asking
There
because
it is.
it was related.
Oh,
It
okay.
wasn't me just asking about
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
You want to know who else came out with an alcohol today? Just today?
Who?
Bourbon? Dr. Disrespect?
I'm not surprised by that.
Oh no.
It seems like everyone who
kinda-
it's like a new celebrity trend where everyone comes out with their own
Doesn't The
brand of
Rock
alcohol.
have his like?
And Ryan
thing, too?
Reynolds.
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds
Reynolds.
and
Ryan Reynolds' gin is
Matthew
actually okay though.
Oh, the
Yeah,
yeah.
aviation.
Didn't he like buy just a whole company and,
Yeah,
and
it's
be
not
like,
his. He bought one that already
now
existed.
this is Ryan Reynolds' gin.
Hmm
I think Matthew McConaughey is like the front person of like whatever that.
Tequila, right?
No, it's a bourbon.
Oh, his is
That
a
see,
bourbon.
but that makes sense though. Where you're like, oh yeah, that guy's on bourbon all the time. He's just
On
constantly
bourbon.
On bourbon. Yeah.
Really?
You don't think about Slipknot making a whiskey.
Right. It came out of nowhere, but it's pretty good.
It's their slogan. So good it'll make you scream.
That's it.
Like
It's
Sarah's
on the
Jello
bottle.
shots.
Yeah.
They're good. I
They're
didn't
from
make them.
Halloween.
Here's
See,
the question:
that's the thing is I want to try it.
Did
but
you or did you not enjoy my Halloween party?
It was
These
fun.
are
Yeah.
good memories.
I also
enjoyed
didn't
your
have
party,
any Jello
but
shots.
I'm telling you, I did spit one on the floor.
Did you
That-
actually?
I
spit
actually-
a
It was
Jello
it
shot
was
on the floor?
it was Matt.
Man,
No.
It was the green Jello shots, the one that Matt spit
I
out.
literally just told her it was purple. I
don't
cleaned
know.
mine up.
Was it really purple? Or
It
was it the
was-
lights? Because the lights
Oh,
were
that
fucking
is
with everybody's
true.
eyes.
But I was not in
There were
front of the
green
fridge.
lights everywhere.
Sorry, not sorry.
I was
Like,
not in front of the fridge.
It was
though.
lit.
Yeah, the lights were green,
The lights
super
were-
super bright green lights inside.
Yeah.
And if you stepped outside, everything looked pink and like red because like that's just the way
It
that
did
color
alter
works.
your vision.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, and then everyone was like,
we were trying to determine if the sky was like red.
people were arguing.
Like, wait.
Is it just red out or is it the lights?
just
And then
red
people
out?
were just like, it's a red sky.
I
And like, it
love
is
that.
not a red sky because when you look anywhere outside, It's red.
That's awesome.
I didn't know this was happening.
I went out to the front after I left the party. Guess what? Your fucking front lights, red. They were red.
It wasn't just green lights. There was green light, there was purple, and there was red
But
lights.
the green was way.
The green was
way more.
cranked
There was
up.
only a single green bulb. It was only in the kitchen.
No, you had the strand that too.
Yeah, you had the LED. It was the
strand.
That
LED
bitch
strand.
fell like a day after.
I like how she'll deny it vehemently, and then you point out like, but you had this. And she's like, oh yeah, right, I did. I did have
because
that
there
thing.
was
You're
a
right.
green bulb, and then there was the string
That's
lights,
fair.
which were awful, and they fell immediately, so they don't exist in my brain anymore. Where I have not changed my light bulbs yet, and they're smart, so I can just go, Alexa, turn on the lights, so I know where those light bulbs are.
Are you gonna throw glow sticks at people at Thanksgiving the same way that you did at Halloween?
Yeah, I was.
Sarah
just
was
trying to drink.
fucking glow sticks. It wasn't even like a hey, catch this.
Yeah.
It was a here you go, fucker, and just like threw it across.
No
And
one remembered. Nobody saw the glow sticks.
you were hitting people. You were hitting people like left and right. Some were smacking people in the face.
Sir, I was having a conversation with Neil, and one flew out of nowhere and hit me in the back of the head. And I like turned around. I was like, "Who the fuck hates me? What happened here?"
I guess I missed the glow sticks. I
Oh.
did not see.
Well, no, they
these.
missed you.
Well, oh, that,
Yeah.
It
Sarah
was-
didn't hit you with that.
It was after Cameron left
Uh-huh.
because it
You
was
were
my
like,
house. It was
Cam-
my house.
Cameron's
no,
gone.
no.
Time for glow sticks.
It was my house, so I got extraordinarily drunk because I had nowhere to go. And I just remember
I didn't know where to go.
That's a
I
more
may
depressing
have
sentence.
upset my tummy a little bit, threw up a little bit, and I remember it was right when Cameron left because Shelby was walking Cameron to the door. I walk up to Shelby and I go, I just threw up a lot. And she goes, sit the fuck down. And then I started throwing glow sticks at people.
You also walked up to me before that, and you were like, "Guess who didn't throw up?" And I was like, "You did. You threw up. What are you talking about?" Like, you absolutely did. Why are you even talking this
It's such a
question?
horrible feeling.
You just walked up to
Throwing
me
up when
for
you're
no
drunk.
reason. We weren't
Yeah.
talking. You were like, "Guess who threw up?"
I haven't gotten throw up drunk in a long time.
That's, I think, my first time doing it since the Christmas party in 2018 or 2019.
I don't. See, the thing is, I don't think I've ever thrown up when I was drunk because I was drunk, but I wouldn't remember it. I've had a couple of times where I just blacked out completely.
Well, you probably threw up then.
Maybe.
If you blacked out, you probably threw up.
Yeah, I remember being at a house
I
party
hope
with a
my
friend of
poison's
mine
well.
and wandering outside, sitting on the driveway, leaning up against a car, talking to another friend who was also sitting in the driveway, and then leaning over, just going, "Bleh," and then getting back up and being like, all right, let's go somewhere.
You can rally sometimes.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I didn't drink too much until I came out here. I remember one of my first, like, holiday parties, Jeremy and we lived in the same apartment complex at that point. And Jeremy was like, I'm going to make sure you're okay during the night because I know it's going to be, like, your first time really drinking heavily.
Yeah.
I drank a ton, was fine, and we were riding in the Uber on the way back.
Uh-huh.
And I'm, like, talking to the guy because I'm like, I'm all good. And then Jeremy just, like, silently opens the door, vomits all in the parking lot of our, like, apartment complex. And I look back, I'm like, you all right? Hey, he's probably okay. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I lied. I have thrown up since that Halloween party because there was...
Wait.
Why did that memory
Oh,
trigger?
God.
Oh, because it was in Ashley's car.
You threw up
That's
No,
in
no.
Ashley's
Ashley's
car?
car?
No,
See, that's
no,
where it's
no,
like
no,
the
no,
Uber
no.
driver, we left a good tip and we never talked to the
No,
man
I did not
again. You have to
throw
work
up in
with Ashley.
Ashley's car. I opened the door at the stop sign,
Uh-huh.
threw up outside the car, and it was a brand new car. And then we drove, and then I threw up in that parking lot.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
It was that time that I went on the Greenbelt and I drank an entire bottle of red wine and didn't eat anything.
Oh my God, that must have been the grossest vomit.
It was
Like,
just, it
Just
was like
red wine.
blood.
Gross. Ugh.
Man, I wish you immediately screamed, I need a doctor. Just spewing red
Oh,
everywhere.
it was Steffi and Kaylee started taking pictures of me vomiting in the parking lot.
Nice.
And I was
Nice.
like, those
Oh, so it
bastards.
exists somewhere?
Yeah.
If anybody has it,
I want
it's
that.
Steffi.
If anyone has it, please
No.
send it to me.
Yeah.
That's years
So
ago.
that
That was
we
baby
can-
Sarah.
I bet
We
we could
can
talk.
blackmail Sarah for the rest of her life.
I mean,
there's
if
so many
it's-
worse
if it's
photos of me in the
Steffi,
world.
Dude, we could totally talk her into tweeting it. It's easy. Well, I'll get on the phone.
Steffi would, absolutely.
Yeah, she absolutely.
But I don't think the thing is Kaylee took them because Steffi prompted it, or Kaylee prompted it, and then whoever had them, I asked them to delete them. The question is,
Did they actually
delete
delete
them?
them?
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
if not, who has them?
Yeah,
Please
and
send
how
them to
can we
me.
get them?
Anyway,
I'd like
we
to
would be
have them
live
in my
before.
before
any
Happy
of this.
Thanksgiving, here's
Yeah.
your tweet. Oh, but please don't. Like, actually, I don't need that on the internet.
You need
Well-
it on the ground in the parking lot.
Was anyone doing anything fun for Thanksgiving? Like
Somebody else
just
go.
hanging out with family, really. That's it. Going to go visit the parents. Nothing wild.
nothing. Oh, nothing like
Nothing,
throwing up.
yeah,
in the
no,
parking
no,
lot
no,
after
not
you
at
eat a
all.
whole turkey.
Well, you go first, Matt, because I've been talking.
Oh, I mean, I've got like a group of friends. We kind of do like a Friendsgiving thing
Mhm.
because I don't want to go home more than once a year. So
I'm going home, but my family doesn't know yet. I'm just gonna show up.
Whoa, nice.
It's my mom's 60th on that Friday, so I'm like, one of my sisters is coordinating, but
I heard it's snowing back in Colorado.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I hate
Fuck.
it. I hate the snow so much.
I'm sad. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna
You
snow.
always hate it?
Only want to visit snow. I never want to live in it. Visiting snow is great. Living in
Living in
it,
snow
no.
sucks.
Yeah, my sister lives out there right now, and she's just like showing us the snow. I'm like, nope, don't want to deal with that. That looks like it sucks ass.
I think I want to live in it only because I've only had it in small bursts where it's like, oh man, it's snowing this week. Can't do anything. But I guess if you live in snow, you've still got to do shit, right?
Yeah, you have to like down here when it freezes over a little bit, the entire state shuts down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But up there, they're like,
we're staying
we can't do
emergency.
this
Like,
for
See, the
months.
snow is
There's
gorgeous.
an inch of white stuff between my grass and the sky. Like we got to stop. You know.
It's nice and gorgeous when it starts falling, and then the moment that people start driving in it,
And it's slush.
and the next day,
Oh, yeah.
when everything's been like plowed and the salt's been put down and everything looks brown and gross, and it's just, they're just
See,
mounds of
But
snow.
Joe, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's just-
everyone just dies down here. It's like,
That's
oh man,
true.
well, let's crash.
Bro, Joe, I wish you were here during the freeze.
Oh, I was
wish
here
you-
during this last mini freeze that happened, and people were losing their
dumb.
fucking
It's
minds.
insane.
And people were going like 15 miles an hour on the goddamn highway.
Oh, bro.
I was going 60, and I was like,
Such a
I'm out.
vibe.
I'm gone.
It's crazy because I feel like as soon as I'm actually able to, have traction,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I know how to drive. Easy.
Yeah.
But you're right. People are like, the snow is over there. Go
Dude,
5 miles.
so during the freeze, for those who are unaware, I drive a fucking little baby Kia Soul, and I'm like fucking, there's all these huge trucks around me who are stuck in the banks and can't get anywhere, and it's just my little Kia Soul like, beep, 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 through past all of them, and it was the most satisfying moment of my life in Texas.
I mean, I get it. Like, if you haven't lived
ever
through
have
it, you
to
don't
deal
really
with
know
it.
how to like drive in it, and you're
Yeah.
scared and you're anxious. I get that. But the reason why accidents happen most of the time is because people are scared and they're driving way too fucking slow. And then everyone just fucking crashes.
Yeah.
I was so angry. I was so angry when it was this first freeze happened.
You would have
Yeah.
lost your mind at the big freeze.
The only thing I had in the big freeze was getting out of my driveway. That was like, oh, it's completely frozen over. I'm probably not getting back in it. And I was okay with that fact.
Yeah, because usually
Your
it's like
driveway's steep, though,
It is
too.
pretty steep.
usually it's like hard to just get out of like the neighborhood because it's like obviously like no one's like consistently
It's not heavily
driving
driven,
through there.
right?
But once you're out, it's usually fine.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
that.
And that's basically what I experienced. It's like, yeah. But in South Carolina, they
I
shut
kind of
down.
miss
too.
the cold weather sometimes during the holidays. This is gonna be my first time not having holidays in
The cold.
Colorado.
Oh, you're going to stay here?
I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, just a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah, I know
like
that.
Destiny can't get time off, and if we go for either like Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, it's literally a 1-day trip when we're back, and like the tickets right now are like $500.
Oh,
Jeez, yeah.
So it's like I can't do that.
Oh,
I'm
bro.
just- ugh.
I bought my Christmas tickets 3 months ago on points. I didn't even buy them. I go, here we go. This is all of my Orlando trips are paying for this. This is great.
I feel like I need to get like a points card or something like that.
It's my credit card. I pay everything on it.
What is it?
Southwest.
Oh, okay.
The bus in the
Hey,
sky.
we're gonna have to
Oh
talk
no,
later.
me and
bus
me
in
and
the
We're
Joe.
gonna have to talk
I remember when I
Don't get me
flew.
wrong. That's how I'm traveling. It's
No,
crazy.
no. I remember when I flew Joe out the first time, and he was like, "Oh, can I take Southwest?" And I go, "Oh, fuck yes, please," because all you fucking assholes and your goddamn American Airlines, they're so complicated. Southwest is so simple and nice and sweet, and I love them.
The
Yep.
part about them that I do hate with a passion is like, I get there, in the plane. I've checked in the second I could. I'm still in like group C because that everyone else does that, I guess, or they have instant check-in or whatever. Casey and I board the plane to go home for Christmas, and we get to like that point of, okay, can we sit together? And we find a row where it's like there's one guy, a seat, and a seat, and we're like, hey, we're together. Do you mind scooching down or forward or whatever? And the guy's like, fuck off. I got here. I boarded earlier. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll keep looking for that for forever. And then we sit like 3 rows apart. An American, you pick your plane and you pick your seats and you just sit there.
Okay.
It's easy.
Here's something else I have to
Easy.
say. Perpetual singleness, never an issue.
That's fair.
You know, we're fine.
If you have no love in your life.
No love. 0 love.
Yeah, if you don't have to go on a flight with someone else, it's like way easier.
Oh yeah, it's
way easier.
That's why I always normally take Southwest for Christmas because it's like they have 2 free check bags or whatever. So fuck it, why not? But if I get points,
everyone here loves American, and I guess it's because they have like the most amount of connections out of Austin or something.
They do have a lot.
I don't agree with that.
What do you mean you don't agree with that?
It's nice to not have.
Is it the truth or is it not?
Because I've changed plans a lot on Southwest.
Here's the thing.
Generally, my Southwest trips are like, all right, I'm going to South Carolina. Let's go up to Chicago, and then we'll go to Atlanta, and then we'll go to Charleston.
What I'm hearing is
then I'll go back to where I actually
are bad at booking flights because I've had to do that once, and it was because I got rebooked.
I'm bad at booking. You know how I book the flight? I say I want to go here at this time, and then they say these are the options, and then they tell me you got 6 change planes.
I
here
want you
on
to
all
know,
of them.
I never have more than one. Never.
I don't think I've ever had to do a layover.
I do layovers usually because I fly into Colorado Springs, so I have to lay over in Denver to get to Colorado Springs usually, or I'm annoyed when I have to lay over in Phoenix.
Wait, do you actually do you fly to the Springs airport?
Depending on what my plans are.
It's like an hour drive. Sir.
Yes, but if I am planning to surprise my family, I'm not gonna
Listen,
she's gonna drive.
When it's like $20 difference, I'm not gonna get a fucking shuttle. I'm gonna fly to Colorado Springs.
That's true.
Like,
I don't think. But like the Springs airport's just so small that is it not more just insanely more expensive to do that?
No.
Really?
Yeah, with Southwest, it's not that much more expensive at all.
There's so much they're going out of business. They'll take whatever they can get.
Oh, fuck off. No, it's such a lovely
Occasionally the plane just lands and 2 people get off. Like, oh, we're okay.
They have a whole crew just like, woo!
What I will say though, it is a nice flight always to Colorado Springs because there is usually empty seats, and so I always never have anybody next to me.
I always think I'm going to have an empty seat going to South Carolina because I'm like, who'd want to go there? The answer is apparently still someone because they're always full.
There's so many flights that you get on that you just don't expect to be insanely like booked up, and then you get on, you're like, why are there so many people going to this place that I thought no one would be going to?
Yup.
So,
dude, that's the thing though about the holiday ones. I always have a layover on the way back, and it's always that layover of all right, it is almost midnight. Am I getting home today? Or am I sitting in the fucking airport for forever?
I have bad travel luck, especially recently. But never have I gotten it that bad.
I've had a lot of weird stuff where I know when I did the thing in Alabama, our plane got struck by lightning.
What?
Yeah, I was sitting in the Admirals Club and we looked out there and saw the plane just get hit by lightning, and I was like, hope that's not ours. It was. It was just, we had to wait. Got stuck in, I think it was North Carolina that night because our plane had just been fried.
That's wild.
Yeah. Crazy shit.
See, the wildest thing that happened to me is, do you remember when the Austin airport lost power?
I think I do.
Oh, yeah. It was out for 5 hours. And I was trying to get to Disneyland that day.
That was this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was
I remember.
months ago.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, and then people were trying to come in, people who were flying into Austin couldn't fly in because the airport was out of power, and then it get redirected to Dallas and shit like that, and had to wait.
Yeah,
fucking thing.
I had
we can't land the plane because the power's out down there. Plane's fine, but we couldn't eyeball it.
Bro, I had a flight at 7 a.m. I got there at 5 a.m. As I pulled into the parking spot. They're like, yeah, the airport doesn't have power. We don't know what's going on. And it took me 4 hours to get to the airport. And at one point, I walked there. And then I got stopped by the cops. And they go, nobody else can go up there because they're not letting people in the building. And I was like, oh, okay. And then all the while, Kaylee was already in fucking Disneyland on rides. And I'm just sitting here
she texting you from Big Thunder Mountain, suck the sun.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my fucking God, I want to get on this goddamn flight. And so then eventually I got on and I booked it to Disneyland. And so I was up till 5 and then still went to Disney that day.
Do theme parks ever do anything for something like Thanksgiving?
No, they just go straight to Christmas.
Okay, they just skip it. They don't theme everything like a turkey?
I bet they have
think
Mickey
it's
go
kinda
out
waste,
in
right?
turkey outfits. I can ask my cousin.
They
She
might have
works there.
like a couple days.
Like
with
Mickey Mouse doesn't turn into a
Mickey
giant
turkey.
turkey for a day.
Here,
Well, I know.
no, I'll ask-
A
Doesn't
week.
Disney have like the giant Mickey jack-o'-lantern? I remember seeing a shot where I think like Florida was burning in the background, so it was all orange in the sky, but like the giant Mickey jack-o'-lantern was there. It was like perfect theming from God.
I have no
I have
idea.
no clue.
Because
yeah.
I don't know shit.
I don't-
like Disneyland.
Same. Yeah.
Orlando. I haven't gone to a theme park in a very long time.
It'd be really funny if they
The
did
most
like
I've-
What?
completely
What are you
change it for
laughing at?
Thanksgiving, which is like hunt the turkeys, go get them.
It's just like one of those things that like people are like, oh, I don't go that often. I've never been, and I was like, I've been 4 times this year.
You doing that has made me want to do it because I'm like, man, fuck, maybe it is possible.
How do you-
Maybe I
okay.
can just enjoy Disney. Every once in
It's a question that I always wonder because like I could ask Jack this too, right?
Yeah.
But like, how do you go to the same theme park over and over and over and just not get tired of it?
I will say Disney. The few times I've been, I could see that. Like it's good enough that you're like.
But
Yeah, I
like
don't-
traveling there and staying there for
It just seems like such a hassle. Like,
exactly. For what?
Like, I'm not a theme park person. Like I will go every now and then
Mhm.
just to experience it or whatever. But when I lived up in Dallas, I live like down the street from Six Flags and all that stuff. And I was like, what? I understand it's not like Disney or
Well, yeah,
whatever,
I'll
but
get-
still, it was just like I went like. I don't know, once every few years, like, because it doesn't change. It's like the same thing.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. I get experiencing it once. Like, next year, my family plans on going to Universal. Just to, because we haven't ever been.
Mhm.
We've only been to,
Yeah.
like, Disneyland in, like, California years ago. But I'm just not a theme park person
I get
and
that.
stuff like that.
No,
or-
but that's why they add new stuff all the time because of people.
yeah, but, like, one thing
So-
And that's
in,
true,
like, years.
But I will say, like, Six Flags is very different, where it's like, yo, this is like a park I go to every once in a while, and we have some fun, and I look at all the rides that are closed, and I say, maybe next time. And then they're not
Right,
open
yeah.
the next time either. But,
Yeah.
like,
So
Disneyland is more like, you're in another world for a little bit.
yeah,
And then you're kind of like just experiencing it. Like half the stuff I did at Disney the last time I went was not even rides. It was like I walked in here and that TV became alive and started talking to me, and then like handed me a ice cream and I was like, sure. And
yeah,
ate
wait
it.
a second.
Are you being serious?
Do people go
Yes.
to Disney and take acid?
No, I mean probably.
Might have just
Dude,
been
that would be
me, but-
wild. Can you imagine?
But I mean, like,
They spray it on you like that. Here's
like-
some Disney
Yeah,
magic.
just walk through the acid showers for a little bit.
I would like to defend theme parks because I'm one of those people that goes to them over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
For one, I'm not much of a Disney bitch. I'm a very much Universal bitch.
Went to Disney like 8 times this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
not
no. I
Disney.
went
Yeah,
to
not
Disney twice and I went to Universal twice. But the thing is they're in the same locations and then I like go to both.
I also don't like people. And I don't like being in crowds.
Alright.
Like earlier, y'all were talking about, oh, I miss malls. And I'm like, who the fuck misses a mall?
It's a
The malls
third
suck
place.
ass.
You gotta love a third place.
They're not.
Yeah, but
they're
if you
just-
think about honestly, when I think back to like before like people stopped going to malls for a little while,
yeah.
malls were fucking gross.
Yeah, they're awful.
The
There's just so many
The people
people.
part of malls is terrible.
Yes.
What I
Which
like
is the
about
Black
biggest
Friday
part of
mall
malls.
too. Black Friday malling is the fucking.
terrible.
It's the worst.
Black Friday
Yeah,
at Target.
yeah.
That's where it's at, my dude.
It's not.
What? what? Okay. What do they
Look,
sell at
Black
Target?
Friday stores.
Video
suck.
games.
They do deals.
and
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, but like Target, Walmart, same shit.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
that's-
wrong.
That's
with
incorrect.
with electronics.
no.
That's incorrect.
They both
Really?
have electronics.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I haven't gone to buy
Especially
like,
now, like
console anything.
most Walmarts are just kind of like, hey, you want a new release? Here's a piece of plastic you can download. Fuck off. We
Yeah.
get these games in about 8 weeks. They sit in this shelf for forever because no one wants them 8 weeks later. We've got some controllers. I threw them on the ground and kicked them a little bit. They're supposed to be on those shelves.
But that can happen
whatever.
at Target too.
I
It's-
guess, but like
It
Johnny
doesn't.
Target comes in and he kills the people that do that there. I don't know.
Oh,
I've never seen like a displaced controller on the ground as I have at Walmart. Like,
That's true. Target is a little bit
yeah,
tidier.
and if you want a physical copy, especially, Target's like it's in the front case right there, not on the plastic rack.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I don't really care too much about like physical copies of games anymore.
And that's fair.
No, yeah.
I get them mostly for my Switch because it's like, hey, if I buy this physically, when I'm done with it, in case he wants to play it, I hand her the card instead of I say, well, we got to buy it again. You know?
Well, you can technically download
But
it.
Casey
onto a
probably
different-
has
She has her
her
own Switch, though.
Yeah.
account
Yeah.
That's
that
true.
she wants her shit
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So it's just like, here, take this. And
Yeah.
then it's done.
Speaking of consoles, I fucking want a PS5.
Yeah, you were
Bro.
just talking about
They're
this
pretty
the other day.
Because God of War came
God
out.
of War.
Oh, I'm
And
so
we've been
excited.
playing God
I
of
want-
War. Woo!
Bro, I'm so excited that we're playing the God of War on the PS5. Finally, the PS5
We got that
is being
PS5
used.
like what, a year and a half ago?
No!
No, I don't think
I
it's been-
feel-
No, it was
I-
like 8 months ago.
Yeah, it was like pretty soon after I got here.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it was like, it's been at least like 9 months
Mhm.
minimum.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I turned mine on to play God of War and it was like, updating. The last time you did this is when you played Stray, so it's gonna be a bit. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then I saw that Amazon's doing this thing like, you have to request to be on a list in order to buy
A PS5.
a PS5.
How is it? It's been 2 years, right?
Yeah.
How are they still not?
Because
They-
COVID fucked the world up, bro.
Yeah.
You can
Yep.
do that for other consoles. Though. You can buy it like Nintendo makes a new Switch whenever a new game comes out.
Yeah, but you think about how like
Yeah?
the Switch comes out in like generations that they're not like groundbreaking. You know what I mean?
it's-
Whereas
well,
like
they're
a
not- that's true.
PlayStation,
They're not changing anything else.
yeah,
Yeah.
PlayStation always
I don't
comes out
think
with like a
they're-
brand new console.
I don't think they're changing or anything new with the PS5 now.
No, but like the shortage just fucked everything
I guess
for so long. So
Yeah. I want a PS5, but also like I keep going to vacations instead of
Buying a PS5.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I literally just made plans today to go to New Orleans in January.
Mhm.
Because we're gonna meet Joseph Quinn.
Yeah,
PlayStation
Fan
5.
Expo, right?
Eddie from Stranger Things.
I'm still waiting for my invitation.
You
To
signed
buy-
up
to
though?
buy
I signed up.
PS5.
Yeah.
But Michael told me don't hold my breath because he signed up for this list 3 weeks ago and he hasn't heard back.
Bro, I bought that PS5 at Walmart.
Yeah.
You just got lucky.
Yeah,
right?
but you got to think about it
I don't
too.
even
It's like
remember how
holiday
I got-
season. I doubt I can go anywhere right now and they're just gonna have a random PS5.
No,
to buy.
absolutely not.
So
I wasn't in person. It was online.
Yeah, I don't even know how I got mine either. I'm trying to think. Like,
Oh, I remember it was Ben, who's in IT, was talking to me about like stuff we needed for this office.
Mhm.
Like, what would you like? And I was like, I want one of the nice new Xboxes and I want one of the nice new PS5s because I knew we had the dual co-op set up. I was like, we'll have one of each. It'll be great. And then he's like, okay, I'll keep my eyes open. And then that day, Jack or somebody was like, hey, PS5s, they're up. And I go, okay, I'm going to buy it. And I definitely bought it over market value. But we have
oh,
it.
yeah, that's free. I can't remember what I
So
because I bought them like when they came out. I got like pretty much right when they released.
are you keep saying,
I'm saying for
Them.
mine. Them
do
like
you
the
have more than
PS5.
one PS5?
No,
Okay, I was about to be like, are you
No.
fucking serious?
no, I wouldn't. I
stingy
wouldn't dare
asshole.
hoard them. If I got one, I would just throw it out at the internet.
I don't
But-
really have an
or a new
urge
one.
to get a PS5. Like the
Well,
only
Spider-Man.
besides God of War and Horizon, those would be the only like Horizon
Spider-Man?
was probably they're on
Yeah,
PC
they're on-
now.
Well, they're on PC,
Yeah.
and PS4 even.
Yeah,
They-
it's
PC is not good enough.
yeah. Like if I can get it on PC, I'll get it on PC. Like I don't have an Xbox anymore because I don't play consoles anymore. Besides like a Switch. But yeah, I think Horizon would be the only reason I would get a PS5 right now. Because that story's awesome.
Horizon is the game that I was like, I don't know what, I was just like feeling really tired and just down. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to buy Horizon today. I'm going to have some fun and play it. I played it that day and I've not turned it on since then. And I feel bad because it was fun.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I feel like a lot of PS5 games I do that where I'm like, yeah, this is going to be fun. I buy it, turn it on, and I'm like, all right, back to getting achievements.
what do you
'Cause I
think
play
the
my
odds
Xbox,
are
like, every
that I
day.
get this PS5?
Low.
Very
As
low.
shit.
$459. God of War Ragnarok bundle.
You're gonna get the bundle?
Black Friday deal at November 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It opens up for everybody. Do you think the site's gonna crash?
The site's
Yeah.
gonna
yeah.
absolutely crash.
The thing is, Joe, the site's going to crash and the robots that are already buying it already own it. Like,
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, that's why I heard that Amazon implemented that like available by invitation because it's to prevent bots.
Mhm.
So like because the way it works is they send you an email and they say you have to respond to this email in 72 hours or you're not on the list to be able to buy the thing.
And
So
they
it's-
can't program a bot to do that?
I mean, I'm sure they
not without
could.
risking Skynet, Sarah. Jeez.
What the fuck is Skynet?
What?
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 What are you
I
talking
Okay,
haven't even
yeah.
watched the Terminator thing, but I
Are
know
you
what
serious
that is.
right now?
Yes? I don't like
That's crazy.
this.
That's
You don't-
Okay, that's
wild.
You don't
that's
know what
crazy 'cause I haven't
Skynet
seen the
is?
movies of that.
What the fuck is Skynet?
Terminator. John Connor, T800, Arnold. The Arnold.
He
Arnold.
really
Yes,
did.
I get that
Not
now.
Hey Arnold.
But what?
The Arnold.
Hey, Arnold.
It's just, it's more.
Move it, football
You
head.
guys said it like it was a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Pretty much is a real thing.
I mean,
You don't
it's
think
the
AI is gonna
worry.
take over the world, Sarah? Someday we're all just gonna be little ants.
That's why I'm
underneath
nice to my Alexa.
Okay, see,
I do also say thank you.
Alexa's not gonna take over the world. Okay, you're talking to Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're being
Talk
nice.
to
You're being
Alexa.
nice to Jeff.
I don't know.
He's got a computer
I
that
think
just-
he's in the running for taking over the world. Like, Skynet's up there. Jeff is like not far behind.
I know. He's giving away all his money.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
He's giving away all his money.
Sure.
I don't know. He said he's going to be giving away to charity or some shit.
I think he's doing it.
Yeah, that's a
in
tax
response to
write-off.
the Elon
Yeah,
Musk
yeah.
That's a
thing.
tax write-off, Jaron.
I
Have
like
you guys gone back to
the
Tumblr?
Twitter response was like
Tumblr?
somebody was visited by 3 ghosts last night.
Yeah, you go back to Tumblr. Twitter's falling apart. Go back to Tumblr.
Yeah, Twitter's dying.
That's where the happiness is. And let me tell you, back to Tumblr, great choice.
Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, isn't
Elon
the
Musk is
porn
gonna
back?
give up
No,
being
Oh,
CEO.
never mind.
Isn't the porn?
no, the porn's not back. It was a false. It was a false. The porn is back. They were like, we're being less strict on nipples, and that was it. They're like,
I thought it was a
drawn
verified tweet.
nipples are okay.
Drawn nipples?
Drawn.
Then
like
why did
art.
I guess that resurfaced like at the time where everyone was like shitting on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
So
Well, and they were
It's-
like, all Tumblr needs to do is put the porn back, and then bam,
Well,
they win.
bro, Tumblr, they're doing a thing where you pay $8 and you get a verified check mark. But they said it does nothing and it's purely aesthetic. And they said, and you can buy as many as you want.
Tumblr?
Yeah, so people have like 25 blue check marks.
oh, it
What
just
the
stacked.
on one account?
It's actually
What
insane.
the fuck?
They're like,
That's genius. That's genius. You're not only you're making fun of Twitter for doing the shit that they did, but now you're making a shit ton of money because people are doing it for the meme.
yeah. And so people have like, they're like, I thought that it would like cap at 25, but it just let me keep buying them.
25.
So they have like, it's like all of these blue check marks.
I
And-
would love to see one like start a new line.
It
It's
does.
like, oh, I would
Achievement
love
has a
that.
Tumblr account.
It's
so-
like
Yeah.
links
Yeah.
bar.
We should try that.
Where
Sure.
it's
We should
just
test it.
art.
We should see how many check marks we can buy.
I'm not gonna play that game because
Why?
I'm in charge of the budget and I don't want to like see what that looks like.
$1,000 for Tumblr is nothing, Sarah.
I'll give you my card.
It's-
I'll give you my card.
Oh, you got-
It's fine. I have a card.
Jaren's got the
You have a card, dumbass.
I know I have a card. Which
He doesn't want to do
I have not submitted a single receipt ever for that thing.
Well, as long as your receipts aren't over 50, it's usually not an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of them are over 50
Most
because
of
most
them
of them are
won't be over
games.
50. They're games, yeah.
Just right over 50. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Well, Michelle hasn't messaged me about it, so we'll just ignore it.
Just ignore it.
yeah, big
Well,
message
I feel like
right
I
before
feel like
the
this should be a
holidays.
video. We should try it.
I think that's
Yeah,
How many
actually
check
very
marks can the
funny.
Achievement Hunter Tumblr account get?
Yeah, and I'm all for it. And also, there's a new thing on Tumblr that started April 1st, which is you can send crabs to other people's accounts. So there's these little dancing crabs that you can pay money to send to other people's
It's like-
accounts, and it's
It's
on
like
their
Facebook
dashboard.
pokes.
Yeah. Oh my
But
gosh, I forgot
no,
about
it's
that.
just a shit ton of crabs that like get in the way while you're trying to use the website.
Oh, what? Like they block shit?
And you're
What
just
is
you
this?
scrolling
can, you can
away.
pay money to actively just troll other people?
Yes, or yourself. You can pay for the crabs. to be
Who's
on
in
your-
charge of our
yourself.
Tumblr account?
Shelby.
Shelby?
She's not there right now, but yeah.
Okay,
Damn.
when Shelby's on Tumblr, let me know.
She's on all the time.
Oh, okay, perfect.
But yeah, we're selling Tumblr.
Crabs. Crab.
Yeah, we'll
How
send
much
crabs to
does
somebody.
how much does it cost to
I have
send
no
crabs?
idea. But people are
How
like,
much does it
this
cost
is
to remove the
Tumblr.
crab?
Right, yeah, and that's the big one.
You can't. They're there for like 2 days.
Oh,
Oh my
shit!
god,
Let me
that's
double check.
awesome.
Let me double check. I have never bought them, but the entire because Twitter's
How
blowing
many-
So
up.
if I buy 100 crabs,
Yeah.
just sit there.
I
you
just
can't do
want
anything for
to. Can you
Tumblr.
fill the screen? Like, is that a
Yeah.
thing? You know
Can
what I
you
mean?
pay enough money to make your friend's Tumblr unusable?
So this is apparently like what it looks like.
oh my god.
Oh my god!
That's a
I
lot
don't
of
know
crabs.
if anybody can see the crabs. Oh no, we
It's
can't
all the
see
little
No.
tiny dots.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's just a bunch of crabs.
that's way
actually
worse
insane.
than I thought it was gonna be.
That's
Now,
both brilliant,
Twitter-
but also like, man, shit.
Twitter,
We got this
if they
friend
were
that can give me
smart,
crabs.
they would then remove the Twitter blue shit, but then add to pay for birds to fly on people's Twitter.
Yeah.
So
Well,
They were
the thing
smart to
is, like,
capitalize on this.
it's
This-
$3.
this is-
Oh my god!
Fuck, dude.
It's $3.
Per crab?
I don't know. It says 24 hours worth of crustacean chaos, $2.99.
That's just $3 to just ruin Tumblr for a day for someone.
That's awesome.
I doubt
That's
it's
great.
$3 for one crab.
Oh, no, it's got to be like a little group that shows
little
up,
group of
right?
crabs.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we just pay that like 100 times, and
If
then
it is only one crab, though, that's like $300.
This must be
right
Jack Sparrow's Tumblr account.
there. I haven't
It's
seen
funny.
this Tumblr for years.
It's just like that, and now they have the check
Caribbean
marks too.
reference.
And you can, let me see if we can find, like,
Yeah,
there's-
can you find an account that has like 20 of them? I just want to see.
well,
what it
you
looks
can't
like.
see them on mobile. That's the most annoying thing.
If
They have it
what's
because they
even-
rolled it out so quickly, but like they have people who have memes of the check marks. Let me see if I can find one. But that's why I'm like, I'm back to Tumblr and I'm so happy about it because like I came into this and I'm like, oh, this is great.
Did anyone here buy Twitter Blue?
Absolutely not.
Before they took it away. They
so
inevitably took it
Larry
away.
and I looked into it, and you can only buy it on iOS devices. And
What a waste of money.
I have an Android, so I couldn't even buy it if I wanted to.
What?
Yeah, because
Well, you're not part of the elite.
you do if you do it on your homepage, it tells you to purchase it through
Mhm.
an iOS device. But and then if you do it on Android, it goes, you can't do this.
Well,
on
what I'm
Android.
curious of, they took away the Twitter Blue, right? They took it away. But does that mean that people who have the check mark now, they're stuck in an infinite subscription of it until they can go and actually cancel it? Because you can't even access Twitter Blue anymore. You can't say
Or like, are you on the other side of it where you now don't have it really at all? Like, I guess you still have, like the check mark, but
or you don't have it and you still have the check mark.
yeah, I don't know.
Don't.
I don't know what Elon's
Yeah.
gonna do about it because he's fucked it all.
Oh my God, wait, the check mark's even better, guys. It says, in fine print, it says, this is not a verification status. It's important blue internet check mark, which is 2022 is just as legit. Also, the important blue internet check mark may turn into a bunch of crabs at any time.
Oh, whoa!
Wait, so
What?
it could explode into crabs?
That's awesome. Well, we have to do this now.
Oh
Tumblr.
my
Right?
God.
Dude,
We just got a screen
Like-
record Shelby's computer. one day.
I do like this approach where it's just, this is all for fun, fuck off.
Yeah.
Which is totally opposite of Twitter right now, which
Ooh.
is just, this is all for Elon, fuck off.
Tumblr, if you're smart, listen to me right now, okay? Take away the crabs, put in turkeys, because it's Turkey Day,
Turkey Day.
okay?
That does make sense.
And make sure it gobbles every 30 seconds.
Oh God.
Can you imagine if you're a social media manager on Tumblr?
Yeah.
Every 30 seconds? You think,
Dude,
oh,
real turkeys are going to become extinct because of that.
we'll do that.
Like, kill them all.
We'll plug in speakers and then we'll like route them through the walls. So the post room is just gobbles for a whole day.
Okay, so I found a picture of one.
Oh my God.
And it's just so
That's a
many
lot.
check marks. Here, I'll send it to them.
Oh,
so they can put it on the
whoa,
screen.
yeah.
But like you can
look at
buy,
that.
and you buy them in packs of 2. So no matter what, you'll always
Oh,
get
in fact,
2.
that's
Holy
awesome.
shit,
Even
ultra
more,
verified.
even more
I think so.
value.
I
Double the value.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you buy them in packs of 2, but that's the thing is all the time when they're showing them off, they're like, here's 2. Because they're making fun of Twitter.
Yeah.
It's so good. So back to Tumblr, everybody. It's where the good shit's at.
Until
Yeah.
that also dies.
Who's in charge? Tyler, are you still in charge of this? Okay.
Sure.
When they take away the drawn nipples, that's when Tumblr dies.
Oh, I know. That's when I'm out.
Oh,
I'm gone
man.
for good.
I have to ask because I need to know. What's everyone's favorite Thanksgiving dish? This always comes up every year. I know it, but
Yeah.
I have to know because I haven't been able to have a Thanksgiving here. So
I'll eat the fuck out of stuffing, dude.
Oh,
I fucking love stuffing.
the
Like
Yeah,
just
the way
a
you set
plate.
that up, like the fuck out of it.
Just to give me a plate with like a just fucking pile. I'll devour
So
it, dude.
wet croutons.
I love it. It's so fucking good.
Stuffing's delicious.
All it
Yeah.
is like you put in the turkey, right?
You don't have to.
You don't
You don't have
get
to,
it in there.
but a lot of people do put the stuffing in
Yeah,
the
they
turkey
stuff
Get like some
because
juices.
it gets
Yeah.
the turkey juice, right? And then you pull it out, and it's
I think
extra
Family Guy
juicy.
has like a bit where he goes, "Who wants to try my butthole bread?" And he like pulls it out of the turkey.
I would say I don't like a lot of Thanksgiving foods at all. I like a good ham, but that's often more Christmas than Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
But I do love a good mashed potato and stuffing mixed together. Like that's
That's
Yeah.
in one bite. Like not mix it, but like
We're
a little
thinking
bit of
doing
both.
Ham
Yeah.
this year. I've never done a ham for
ham
Thanksgiving,
is
but
so much better.
It's good. Good stuff.
It won't send Tyler. I don't know what to do.
it's because you're not double verified.
It's true. I'm not
Yeah.
double verified.
It's true. Yeah. I'll eat like some turkey here and there, but mostly my family always made like pigs in a blanket. So I'm like, I'll do that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you get like little croissants and little smokies. Pretty good.
Oh, I'm thinking of kolaches now.
I know.
Yeah, it's
I haven't had kolaches in so long.
Kolaches, but smaller and more.
Oh.
It's
I don't know,
Like
like centralize the flavor.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I get you.
But I'll
kolache now,
fucking
too.
just eat all of those. We make them for our friends.
I'll make Thanksgiving. I'll make Thanksgiving kolaches. The outside won't be regular bread. It'll be Hawaiian rolls.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's actually
And then
good.
it'll be a turkey. Not even a turkey sausage. It's just gonna be turkey that's rolled up.
like
Like a
yeah.
slice of turkey that's rolled up. And then instead of cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy.
That's just too much.
I don't know.
That sounds fucking delicious.
awesome.
That
Sound bad.
sounds like a pie in a handheld form.
Which
thought
is exactly what a kolache
You had a potato
Yeah.
pie?
What? Yes?
Really?
Shepherd's pie is a potato pie.
Never eaten a shepherd.
Yeah, shepherd's pie is delicious
Yeah.
too.
Never had it.
You've never had shepherd's
Never
pie.
had shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie is mashed
I've
potato.
always been a little weird on pies because like cake's right there. So.
Bro, no.
But it's not
What?
a dessert pie. That's
Yeah,
the difference
well, that's
here.
great, but
A
cake's
shepherd's
right
pie
there.
doesn't even have like crust.
Yes.
It has the potatoes in place of the crust.
Then it's not a pie.
But it is a pie.
If it doesn't have a crust, how's it a pie? What defines pie?
No, Jaron, don't make that face.
What defines
No.
pie?
No,
I'm just gonna let y'all
Yeah,
y'all
just
talk
have the
this out.
conversation.
No,
yeah.
Jaron, you fucking
See,
make the face.
and this is why I just
What
say
face
cake
are
is
you
right
talking
there
about?
and I leave it alone.
Does Jared make a face?
He makes a.
I want like a
Sarah on that one.
questionable face, yeah.
Am I right? You're gonna
Because I was like, well, what
It's
defines
okay.
a pie?
Yeah.
Is it is
Exactly.
it the fact that it's crust?
No, it's the fact that it's baked.
You bake a cake?
Yeah,
It's a-
what
it's a
the fuck are you?
cake
Okay,
pie.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Divisible by 3.14, bitch.
I can divide a cake
There's no
by
need
that.
to get aggressive.
Yeah. We're just
Alright.
having a
We're having a
Pleasant
conversation about
pie.
fucking pie.
What is
Whoa,
a
fuck
pie?
That's American pie.
yeah, hold on.
A baked dish of fruit or meat and veggies, typically with a top
It's the top.
base of pastry.
And base of
And base of
pastry. So a
pastry.
shepherd's pie isn't
Shepherd's
a pie.
pie is a pie. It's
Just because it looks like a
is
pie.
it a pie by name only?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, by name only.
shepherd's pie a
That's why I
pie.
stick to cake, dude. It's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
I
Why
bake a
have
cake.
mashed potato pie when you can have cake?
Pie.
It's a French version of the Hotchis Parmentier.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's
Keep
a
going.
savory dish of cooked minced meat
The what?
topped with mashed potatoes. Oh.
I also don't get cranberry.
You
at
know, you did
Thanksgiving.
say that
Ooh,
as right as I
cranberry
would
sauce?
have said it.
Not
so.
a fan.
Well,
Oh, so
people
gross.
always do just the can of like
It's just
cranberry.
it's
And then it
basically
just-
cranberry jello.
And then it's just a can-shaped cylinder of cranberry, and they take little slices off of it. I'm just like, why
and then you
what do you eat that with? I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I've
It's just
never
not
been a
good,
fan of
yeah.
cranberry. I don't know why. It's just I do like a
spelled
goddamn. I do like a good green bean
How'd that go?
like casserole.
Casserole? Oh,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
that
It is
Take
good.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Did you get any of that?
Yeah, did you Matt, half like most of your jello's on the table.
Yeah, the amount
Oh,
that's
God.
out of that is on the table. What did you even get out of that?
Let's go back to when we were friends about pie, okay? Calm down.
All right,
No,
Jaron.
this is
We're
how you
doing
take a
shots,
jello
we're
shot.
doing shotguns.
Empty.
Are we
Matt,
Quiet,
What are we
man.
shotgunning?
thank you for
I don't
taking a
know.
jello shot with me.
Oh,
We
those
have
smell
paper towels.
bad.
They smell. It smells like alcohol.
It smells like
They
a
do
gas
taste-
station.
like a gas station.
A little bit like a gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They taste delicious.
It's like we're at a Shell. What's going on?
Jaron, you got a new. No, you didn't. I was like, you got a tattoo, didn't you? But you didn't. That's
No,
like
I didn't. I was
transition.
thinking about it
Let me get-
for Extra Life, but what I was thinking about getting was a start of like what I want a sleeve to be, and I was like, that should be in one go, not
This
like
should be, and also should be from the same artist.
totally,
So-
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
the guy that came down from Dallas this year at Extra Life, his shit was so good.
Mhm.
Like everybody's
Close.
Sick.
Mike.
Thank you.
But like
This
our
will
other
do.
tattoo artists are great, just for the record. But it
Oh
was
no,
just
they're
more
all
like
awesome. Yeah.
this guy's in Dallas, and I was like, ooh, you have really like Kayla's frog tattoo. Fucking
I didn't get to
incredible.
see everyone's. I got to see a couple people's
you see mine?
tattoos. No, I didn't. Yeah, I think you were getting yours when I left.
No one
I
has anything. but
can't see that. Awesome.
They're the leaves from Heartstopper.
It's different colored Twitter birds.
No,
Yeah,
it's the leaves
that's what it is. Yeah.
from Heartstopper, you motherfucker.
I'm actually really excited. I think I found the artist that I want to finally do my sleeves. I've been putting off my sleeves for a very long time. And I think I finally found the artist that I want. And they're in Texas, so it's like a couple hours of a drive. Might be able to get my sleeves next year.
So
It
what are
looks
you getting?
Awesome.
I want to get one arm I want to be like Japanese themed, and then I want the right arm to be Korean themed.
Ooh, fucking sick.
And this guy is very good at both styles, so it looks very good. And yeah, I just want to get them done because I have
Full sleeve
I've
or
put 'em
like
off.
quarter? Or?
I want to do full sleeve on both arms.
Okay.
I want to do full sleeve, but I don't know. Sleeves are so expensive, especially if it's really good art. Like they are very pricey. So I'm gonna see maybe if he's down to do like a tap out session or something.
I don't know what that means.
It's basically when you go until like one of you taps out. It's like I'm too tired or it hurts too much.
Oh.
They're fun.
That sounds like a dare.
Hmm?
That sounds like a dare. Like tattoo me.
It's not a dare.
Tattoo me until I can't anymore.
I personally find tattoos like therapeutic. Like they don't really hurt. Like mine didn't hurt at all for me. They felt very nice. I don't know why.
Yep.
But
Thank you. I said that the other day, and everybody's like, Sarah. And I was like, I like how and then this one hurt, but it was on the bone, the ankle one.
Yeah.
That's it. But other than that, it was fine.
Mine, I only have the one, but I mean, like, it was weird at first because I didn't know what it was gonna feel like, and then after that, I was like, oh, this isn't like bad at all. But
what did you expect it to feel like?
I don't know. It's just people are always like, it's gonna hurt, and you know, it's just a needle, and you just expect to feel that like poking sensation like that, but then it just kind of goes. It doesn't hurt me like that. Like I don't feel like pain or whatever like some people do.
Admittedly, I think about like the last time I had a needle injected into me, and I'm like, that didn't feel great.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
you know.
People just think of that like
Well, like an IV or like a shot,
something
or
like that. Yeah. That's the only like equivalent that I have in my head.
To be fair, actually, the last time I had an IV, that did feel great because I was in incredible pain
because of the drugs that they
like,
put in it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, put it in faster. But
Is that when you got your kidney stone, Matt?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh god.
I didn't even feel the IV, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fucking do whatever. Jam it in there, get it in there somehow.
Yeah, Destiny got a kidney stone a few months ago, and she just she was in so much pain when we got to the doctor. She looked high as fuck because she was just like she was just in so much pain that her eyes were like really like small and like she was like I felt bad, but I looked at her. I was like, you look high. I was like, they're gonna think you're just high. You can't be that.
I assure you, I did not look high when I got there. I was pissed.
You were pissed?
Yeah, well, like I've had them like worked on before, so I was like, this can't be happening. Can't be happening right now. It was like right before
It was
AH5.
literally, I think, the day before we flew out.
And
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
just like-
Yeah, when we heard that, we were like, "Oh my god!" Like the
The
timing on
it,
that,
I was
man.
like, great. Like I didn't go to the hospital for like probably 6 hours because
You
I was
always
just
like
like,
fight it. You're like,
Well,
I'm not gonna go.
I've had them before, and I was like, I got a few things where I'm like, I might be able to get rid of this by myself. Because first of all, hospital pain in the ass, but second of all, like need this done now.
Mhm.
And I got there, and he was like, yeah, you might be able to do that by tomorrow, but I don't know.
Yeah, because most kidney stones you pass just naturally, right?
Yeah.
But like what the hospital helps you with is if you do need surgery, or they just give you medicine so that it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah.
Dude, the best part of the hospital was like, I walked in there, I was like, I definitely had a kidney stone. They're like, all right, calm down there, doctor. We'll see if you're right. And then after 2 hours, they're like, yeah, you got a kidney stone, man. Good on you. Well done. Good diagnosis. And I'm like, thanks. Can we get rid of it? Or and they're like, it'll pass. No, it'll come on.
I wonder if there's a way to like speed up.
There's like
There's
rumors
some
on the
stuff,
internet
yeah.
too, and like that's the thing is like none of them are like
You could-
ADA approved.
You could always get vision from
ADA is
from
not the, right
the
one.
MCU, and he'll just
Yeah, he's reaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
reach in and he can pull it out.
Neo from Matrix when he grabs the heart. Yeah, just that with the kidney stones. Just
I think
I like how big you like. Yeah, like a kidney stone.
Yeah.
my hand.
Well, listen, you got to remove the
That's
kidney
accurate.
Yeah,
and then take out the stone and then put the kidney back.
Yeah.
And then after you have 5, you can control the world.
Yeah.
I think the worst part about that was like I got rid of the first one, and I thought
Oh,
about
there was
like,
more than one.
yeah. I don't think I talked to you guys about that.
No.
You had two?
Yeah, no, I got rid of one, and I was literally looking at flights to come and meet you guys like the tail end of the tour, And then I rolled over, and my other kidney was like,
Oh!
hey, guess what? All these drugs you've been taking to help you pass kidney stones, I got a little job I got to do. And that was like another day of me just in pain. And I was like, super great. I'm assuming I'm
not
cleared
trying
out
to laugh.
now,
It's just like, wow, I'm done with this kid. Oh, fuck. Here's the other one. It's
literally,
the other
it was
kidney.
literally that, where I was like, fucking shit. You kidding me right now? 2?
Are you drinking more water now that you've had that experience?
Well, to be honest, Sarah, I was drinking more water back then. Also, I am drinking water currently.
I know. I'm very proud of you. It's not soda.
But
What are you trying to fucking say?
it's just, my body just kind of will make them if I'm stressed out. So.
Just the loudest sip of your Coke.
I'm out of my water. I'm sad.
Yeah,
Grab
like
what?
My water. It's in.
Go get more water.
No.
All right.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you say I'm out of water, I'm sad. Go make yourself happy. Go get yourself some more
a lot
water.
of times
It's 'cause
people
there's
don't
a
do things that don't
straw.
make them happy.
The thing is it's
They
in front of
stop
me. There's a
themselves.
straw. I just want to drink it because it's here, and so I drank it too fast. So if I get another one, I'm gonna drink too much water too fast. I'm gonna need.
Well, apparently you can't drink too much
Okay.
water.
Yeah, you can.
Not according to everyone that's talked to me about kidney stones. Without
Oh
being
yeah,
the
kidney
doctor
stones,
with
it's
me.
either when you drink too little
No,
or too
I'm
much
fucking
water,
around.
actually.
too much.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's actually, it's actually a thing, yeah.
You said
Yeah.
that with like an inflection.
No, no. No,
Uh,
I found that out. I found that out because Destiny got her kidney stone.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, she was like, I drink
wasn't
so
on
much
camera.
water.
No
Like, she
one
drinks
saw it.
so much water. And they're like,
Yeah.
well, it can cause like a buildup.
What the
You drink
fuck?
too much water.
Yeah.
That's
So-
wild.
I was just like,
Everything's great in moderation.
I think my problem is like I'll go to sleep and I won't need to go to the bathroom at all, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, "What the fuck were you doing? You needed to pee the whole time, you idiot!"
oh, that's what happens to me. And it's been happening a lot recently, where before I go to bed, I'm like good. And then I'll wake up in the morning and it feels like
You're about to.
I'm about to burst.
Dude, it's the same thing because like the only way I can go to sleep is if I basically beat my body into submission and
You ever
just
tried
exhaust
melatonin?
myself.
Are you beating your
Yes.
body or you're beating a part?
Whoa,
melatonin
yeah.
Oofda.
Yeah,
Chamomile tea.
that does put me to sleep. No. But yeah, I have to just exhaust myself, and then I'm like, all right, I'm tired, and I just pass out. But then I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what the fuck? You should have peed like 8 hours ago, you dumbass. And
You
Yeah.
sleep for more than 8 hours?
oh, absolutely not. But that's
I
how my
sleep for
body
more
feels.
than like 7, but then I wake up and I'm just exhausted. And I want to go back to sleep, but I never do.
Like once a week. Like on Saturdays, I sometimes will sleep more than 8, but for the most part, like I sleep like 5 or 6.
I haven't slept.
normally sleep.
Yeah, I think I'm like 6 to 7 on a regular basis, and here lately I'll like naturally wake up like at 7 in the morning, which used to not be the case. When we work from home, oh my god, I was like
you doing work from
like-
home, Jared.
at 10, like right before our morning meeting, I'd be like, and then like turn on my computer, I'd be like, I'm coming.
I was the exact same. I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Work from home
9:55.
fucking sucks.
It's
for
so
me,
easy
yeah.
to just
Computer's
like,
all
get
the way
so
over there.
comfortable
Mm-hmm.
and like just stay in bed. That was my problem too. Like before I moved and came to office was like I started working in December, and then everyone was like, well, you know, our days are like 10 to 5, and so like I'd be up like ready to go at 10, and I'm like, this doesn't seem right for me to do because like I'm just sitting on my computer. I'm just like, oh, I mean, what do I do? Especially since I was
ready to
new, like I
work.
didn't have
Yeah.
like things like like under my wings to like work
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and stuff. I was just like, I should have just stayed asleep until my fucking recording.
No, you have to come to the
It's
morning
like
meetings.
the idea.
Sarah's
We
like,
didn't have that many morning meetings when I first started.
oh,
We didn't.
at
I
one
know.
point we were doing them every single morning. And then it was like I went from the cast one to the posting one, and that was like the first 2 hours of my day every single day, and I like got nothing done.
Yeah, we didn't really either.
I found out there's a difference between brown noise and white noise. I didn't know what brown noise
Brown
was.
noise is like the like
Sorry, I just had to point out.
What
'cause
is
we're-
this?
Where did that come
Sorry,
from?
we were talking about sleep, and I was just like, oh shit, I just found out like 2 days ago.
yeah, white noise is like the
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and brown noise is more of like the
It's like a droning. It's more like a droning sound. Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's like,
I didn't know this either.
Most brown noise is like the
Never
sound of what it would be like if you're in an airplane, like that, like
Oh,
droning,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
really
yeah.
low tone stuff.
Mhm.
I spelled that wrong. And
What?
I brown nose. And it was like a person who's very like And I was like, oh, no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I just think of the brown note. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like,
Brown
that's
note?
immediately.
Is that what? What is it, the round note?
It's
Is that the sound you make when you take a shit?
No, it's
No.
the note that makes you take a shit.
What?
Yeah, it's like it's so low it forces it like makes your body vibrate and just push everything out of you.
There's no way that's a real
What?
fucking thing.
Joe, there was a whole episode about this on South Park, so it's absolutely.
Oh, god damn it. It's South Park. God damn it.
Seems
God
pretty
damn it.
accurate.
They speak the truth, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you ever driven through South Park?
Once, yes.
Yeah, it is literally like the length of the parking lot.
It's so small. It's the smallest fucking town in the world.
Yeah.
It is
You'd think
insane.
it would be pretty big
It's-
after the show.
It's like a modern village. It's
It's like there is a main road and there's about
Modern village.
6 buildings on that road and like 2 of them are houses and you go, South Park.
That's all Michael asks me all the time since we're from Colorado.
Yeah.
Is about
How's South Park?
the magic plants there
Right, yeah.
and South Park.
Magic plants.
That's what it is.
No, that's true.
What? They've legalized 2 magic plants there now.
This is true.
Yes.
What's the other one?
Shrooms.
The other
Legalized
magic
in Colorado?
No, they're already legalized.
Yeah.
In Denver.
It's not really plants, right?
Denver though.
Like fungi.
In Denver, not
See,
all of
Colorado-
Colorado.
Yeah,
That's
same.
under the
No,
plant
yeah.
umbrella.
Well,
You're
this
making
is-
it grass type.
Right, yeah.
My favorite thing is trying to explain to people because Colorado did not widely legalize marijuana. I mean, marijuana. They legalized. They let the city
Cities.
Side,
mayors decide.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so like people are like, oh, you're from Colorado. I'm like, no, I'm from Colorado Springs. It's like
It's legal in Springs.
no, it's not.
Yes,
You
it
can't-
is. Is it
Medical.
not?
Medical is legal in the Springs.
No, no
And you have
way.
to go to Manitou to get recreational, which is like a 15-minute drive, but it's still more like what the,
Yeah,
what
why?
are you doing?
Right.
I mean,
right.
also, you
No.
could probably get
Yeah.
prescription. Like,
Oh, you could.
every
yeah.
doctor's cool, right?
Yeah, no, everybody
Yeah.
could get
It's
it.
like-
But it's like when people
Yeah,
like,
Hey, I got
I
a little.
need
I got a
some-
little backache, and they
Well,
go,
it
"Oh,
was-
all right."
Right, right.
one of my sister's friends, like for a wedding, came in and they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get weed," and they're like, "I can't fucking get weed. What is this?" And all of us are like, "Oh, we had no idea this was a thing because we all went to college out of state."
See, that's my bad because I used to work as a grower for a dispensary that was in the Springs and in Denver, and I didn't realize that they were only medical
Mhm.
in Springs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could just
You go to Manitou,
Just
which
say
is
you have
15
back
minutes
pain.
away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
you have back pain.
And like every
It's fine.
doctor's be like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll give you something for that.
Yeah, you didn't know that they legalized shrooms
No,
in Denver?
That's pretty recent, isn't it?
That happened earlier this year. I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
I think it was like right when I moved.
to be honest,
Joe's gone.
Don't-
we can
don't-
legalize it.
don't track Colorado politics very much anymore. And 2, don't do drugs. So like, it has no relevance to my life.
Yeah, but I mean, you could, if you know that it's legal there, you can play a game and be like, that guy's on shrooms. That guy's not.
I don't know.
The one sitting in the middle of the street trying to catch butterflies.
People
Yeah,
are doing that
probably.
for Have you
Like,
been
all
on
you can do
16th
in
Street
South
Mall
Park is
ever?
like, that guy's on shrimps. That guy's not.
That's a South Park pastime.
I'll wait.
That's-
I'll wait.
There aren't enough people in South Park to play that game.
Oh my god.
I thought it was funny going to Colorado and because we have like land in Colorado, and so when we leave, we usually pass through like Trinidad, like southeast or Colorado.
Yeah.
But it's always funny in that like area to
With the
see
prison?
all the Texas license plates going to get weed and then coming back to Texas.
Funny.
It's wild.
Colorado's got good weed.
Trinidad has a really big prison. That's
Well,
my
I
dad.
think which one
My dad worked for the Department of Corrections, so
is it?
Gotcha.
Is it?
it's not the prison with all of the like super crazy people. That one's in, I think, in Lyman.
The premier
There's
prison.
No, there's like
yeah.
one with like all the serial killers are all in Colorado Springs. Colorado.
It's I'm pretty sure that's
that
the one in
seems like
Canyon
a
City.
bad idea.
no.
Canyon City, I'm pretty sure is the one that like they had
Canyon City, yes.
Yeah, Canyon City. That's the ones that they had like James Holmes and stuff in. Like they had. It's like a super. It's like a
Yeah.
super max. or
Doesn't
whatever.
that seem like a bad idea to put like all the worst killers in the same spot?
Yes.
And be like, man, if
Absolutely.
anything levels this wall, oh, the community. Oh my God.
Well, the funniest thing is like if you drive past one of the prisons, there are signs that says "Do not
Don't
pick up
pick up
hitchhikers."
hitchhikers, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like they're like,
I mean, That's straight up like Batman just putting them all in Arkham and being like, yeah, I put them all of them in the same place with that really loose lock.
It could be the start of Suicide Squad. We don't know. It could be. Amanda Waller's pulling the strings in Colorado.
We keep them all here, so we put the chips. It's a whole thing. We don't want to fly around, put the chips in different places. You understand?
Yeah, saving costs, really.
Yeah, it's it.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck the town though. They're dead. As long as the squad gets made on the cheap.
I'm so tired this week.
Yeah, I feel bad for you guys. Like, everybody is super, super busy as we're in like Thanksgiving crunch right now, and then we're about to be in Christmas crunch, and it's just
Christmas crunch, good cereal.
Ooh, real good, real good. Love it. But I felt so like you guys are troopers. Honestly, this week I very much appreciate
good
it.
stuff coming out.
Yeah, tell them about it. It's already out. It's out right now. Go watch God of War.
Oh yeah.
Episode 4 would have come out on Thursday.
It's Thanksgiving today.
Well, the fourth part.
The fourth part.
Out
Whoa,
today.
it came out earlier today. Make sure you check it out because that definitely came out earlier today.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that's actually been a really fun series to play.
Nice.
I've been enjoying it a lot.
I watched you guys start for a little bit because I played like that very beginning section.
Oh, Matt, did you ever did you fix your audio when you got home?
Oh, I haven't played it since. But yeah, I actually have to like go and fix your audio because I watched you guys fix it. I was like,
okay, so,
that's why
I love hearing about this. This
there
is
was
awesome.
basically what happened is we started filming God of War, and Matt was like on the other couch next to us, and when we started playing, there was no like dialogue audio.
It was like super low.
I don't even know if it was existent. It was just it must have been like a whisper. It was so low, and I guess it was a common bug with God of War Ragnarok and the PS5. And you have to go into your audio settings and change it to where it's just a 2-channel stereo, so like you can get everything. And Matt was saying, "Oh, it's just really quiet. I had to crank everything up."
Yeah, like 'cause I streamed it like 2 days before,
and then we fixed it.
I just bumped everything up because chat was just like, I can't hear anything. I'm like, my ears are dying over here from all the alerts, but I'll do this for you. And like, it was stupid loud.
Yeah, there was no dialogue, and then
turned up.
Matt was just like, "That's just the game," and then we fixed it, and then the voices started like speaking, and he went, "What the fuck?"
I was like, "What the fuck is this shit? Like, why is that a thing?"
What, you already streamed like 10 hours of it?
It was like 6 or so, but yeah.
But still, it's just so funny.
It's like 6 hours of no dialogue from God of War.
I heard dialogue. It was just
very quiet.
Everyone was like, "Yeah, the game's really quiet." So I like did a bunch of stuff to like fix like the balance and all that, and just cranked it up in my OBS so they could hear it, but it blew my alerts out like in my ears. So I was just playing like half like this, you know?
Oh, that's the worst.
I love when you do that, Matt, because your hair is always like.
Oh yeah, it always like
when you do it.
flicks up my hair.
Sarah, can you come to work with your hair like that?
Well, like wait, they didn't have it like that. But like no, that's the thing is like people's hair does funny things when they have their headphones on, and like Matt's always was like you had one headphone like this, and then your hair was just there.
I used to do it all the time too, because it was like we didn't always have like the good setup where I could hear everybody perfectly in the mic, and half the time we'd still have conversations not on mic. So I'm like, I gotta have one ear off to hear you.
I hate getting the headphone dent.
Yeah, that gets.
Oh, like in your hair,
yeah. Not in my head. I'm not like Tim
the Tatman.
Did he really get a headphone dent?
Who's that?
Oh, I think that's like
Tim. Okay, so Tim the Tatman is like a very popular streamer.
Oh,
yeah.
And he always like, well, I mean, he's bald.
He's bald,
yeah. He's bald. And so when he wears his headphones, I guess he's just got a lot of meat up there because when he takes it off, it's like,
it's like a very like noticeable
like,
dip.
Does it go away?
No, I mean, I'm sure it goes away. It goes away, but like
after streaming,
for like 10 hours, it's just dented in your head.
He's just used to the dip.
Jesus.
So there's a lot of memes and like people send him fan mail of like basically just Photoshop. It's just his head and it's just like this crater. It's the rest of his head.
I think I saw one where he was like Humpty Dumpty, like an egg or something. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
just put, like, a big crack in like the top.
Poor guy.
It's very funny.
He does it to himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He plays into it.
He plays
you
into it.
said a random person name that I didn't know, and it made me think of Jaren had we had a very interesting experience at the My Chemical Romance concert.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was such a weird tangent to go off of. So we were all sitting together. It was us and some other like coworkers and friends and stuff. and there was this group of 4 people in front of us.
And we couldn't figure out how they were there together.
They were it was very weird group of people because you had like this guy in a hoodie who was on his phone the whole time. This
cute, like, e-girl.
Yeah, pretty much like kind of looked like somebody that you would see on like Twitch or social media or something. Then this like real nerdy guy.
Real nerdy.
Like really you look at him, you go, you're a nerdy guy. Like you can just tell. Then this older dude with a white beard, big white beard. And they just look very different from each other. Just such a strange
and
group
just the
of
way
people.
they interacted with each other was weird. And then like half of them started streaming on Twitch during the concert.
Yeah, so
and then like they were taking weird pictures. Like it was like, oh, let me take a picture of you guys together. And I was like, are these like the dads chaperoning a date? Like what's happening?
There was a guy, like My Chemical Romance started, and the guy in his hoodie that was just sitting there on his phone all the time got the girl's phone and then started like live streaming her. And she was like dancing and like reacting to the camera and stuff.
Oh, it gets so much better.
And then, you know, this happened before the concert where I was sitting next to Emily and her boyfriend, and her and the guy in the hoodie were taking like a selfie together, and her boyfriend like photobombed whatever, and then they did it again, and we all got in the picture, and then she was like, "Hey, you want me to tag you in the Instagram story?" And we were like, "Sure, I guess."
You guys got into the photo too?
No, not me.
It was
Jaron,
me, Emily, and her boyfriend.
Emily Weeks and Facility.
Okay.
And so I was like, yeah, sure. Like, so I gave her my info, whatever, and then she tagged me in the story.
And then the concert
happened, and all this happened where the dude was just on his phone the whole time. Her and the nerdy guy were like up and like kind of like reacting to the show, like
and live streaming. And then the older dude was just like sitting there drinking like a beer, watching the jumbotron. And you know, and
we
it's
were just
Michael Romance. Like we had floor seats. Like they weren't.
We were floor like behind pit, like next to the mix, and there were like good seats and like stuff, and you know, it was wild. But anyways, like the concert ends, we walk out, and then I just remember.
Wait, we all go, what the fuck was that?
Right. And I remember walking out with with Emily and her boyfriend. He goes, "You see that fucking loser in front of us on his phone the whole time?" Like we were just like laughing at him because it was just like so weird. It was just
you're at like a big event.
Yeah, he's just on his phone, you know,
event.
not looking, not anything. And then I was talking to Sarah. It was Sarah Ashley and her friend, and I was like, "Oh, she tagged me in her story, so I can find out exactly who she is." And so like I went down the rabbit hole, went to her Instagram. You know, we were like, oh, so like cosplays, like gaming pictures of gaming PCs and stuff like that. Went to her Twitter and was like, oh, she's like verified. Like this is like an actual verified account. And I recognize the last name of being Blazinski. And I was like, I only know one person with that last name, which is Cliff Blazinski. The guy on his phone the whole time was Cliff Blazinski. And that girl was his wife, Lauren Blazinski.
Who's Cliff Blazinski, for those who don't know?
Who's Cliff Blazinski?
He had essentially like made Gears of War like Unreal, or he did like Unreal Tournament stuff. And
this is the guy that was in front of you?
Yes.
On his phone?
On his phone the whole time.
And that was his wife?
Yes. And he was live tweeting the concert, not looking at the concert. It was wild. and so.
But then you guys thought that the nerdy guy was with the girl?
Yeah, because they were the only two reacting.
Maybe, hear me out, it was a sugar daddy swap.
So we got a little info on the nerdy guy.
They're both sugar babies.
No, wait.
We got a little info on the nerdy guy, and her and the nerdy guy met on CS:GO. They're like friends through CS:GO.
Oh,
because
okay. Now the interaction makes sense.
Emily started talking to them a little bit, and then they told them that. We were like, whoa! And so. Yeah, it was just so strange.
It was the weirdest.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things where like, what the fuck was Cliff Blazinski? Like,
Blazinski.
Whatever. He was just right in front of us, and it was like, and Jared's like losing his shit in the corner.
I was just like, oh my God. Like that's the dude. You know,
you could have talked to him.
What?
I could have. Yeah.
Like, what's up with Gear 6?
And the best part was then going through his live tweets, and he was like subtweeting us in his tweets, and like doing like really emotional like tweets, being like, "Oh, this song really made me think of like this time I lost this significant person in my life," and we're like, "You just were sitting there stoic as fuck the entire concert. What are you talking about?" It was
wild. But she follows me on Instagram now. So.
What the
That's fucking
fuck?
What a crazy world.
How is that even like? That's such a weird interaction.
What are the odds?
It's actually funny because that's kind of. It's not the same, not nearly the same thing. But apparently, Cameron was at the same concert that I was at.
Oh.
Before he came into the office the first time. Or before he came into office the first time.
Yeah.
Before we moved to the new office, or like the temp space, he was at the same concert that me and Destiny were at. And then come to find out when I talked to him, he was like, "Oh, I was at that concert."
That
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He was also at MCR. He was working from his phone all day that morning. And was in line because he had barricade at MCR.
He had general pit tickets and waited. He was like, I don't know, I think he said like 40th in line or something. So he had like a barricade like view at My Chemical Romance, and he was like, in the face of the cameras and stuff like that. So on the jumbotron.
And you guys didn't know he was there?
Oh no, we
knew he was there. We just didn't aware. But we were like the song would play and be like, "There's Cameron."
That is such him and Shelby are the most busy individuals. Like they're out doing something every day of the week.
He also surprised the fuck out of me because I was talking to him and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm from South Carolina too," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's just talking about places that I think we narrowed down a few places. We definitely were there at the same exact time, and I'm like, "What the? Okay, cool. That was years ago."
Kind of crazy.
Yeah,
the world feels so big, but it is very small.
Yeah.
I don't think you were at the industry party at this point. This last RTX. I was drunk. I snuck in my mom and my sister.
Surprise.
No, I was there. Because Sarah, guess what? Across the entire venue that this party was at, Mom! Mom! just screeching at your mother. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, Sarah, she's right in front of you. You're like, Mom!
Oh, my mom got so drunk she threw up in the car on the way home.
Oh my God.
I did get to meet them. Very lovely people.
Oh, all right. I wish Alfredo was here. Dude. I wish Alfredo was. My mom walked up to Alfredo and goes, "I'm so glad you're nice. You look like such a dick."
Oh, man. Awesome. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. And mom goes I didn't know about it until we were driving home, and my mom's drunk, leaning next to me after she threw up in a bag, and she goes, "I hope Alfredo doesn't hate me." And I was like, "What did you do?"
Has he mentioned that?
No.
That's
well, Alfredo was also very drunk.
That informs so much about you.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the best part.
Really
when everybody meets my family, they're like, "You make sense."
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes
Aren't you
sense.
the calm one?
I'm the calm one. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everyone in my family.
Yeah, you meet my family, and then you would ask me, "What the fuck happened to you?"
Yeah.
There was a point I really thought you were stalking me during RTX. Because every morning I got there and I would get out of my car and then I would see Sarah with her whole family getting out of her car 3 parking spaces down from
every
me.
single morning.
Every single morning. I was like, all right, this has got to stop. I don't know.
It's gotta stop.
I don't know what. The first day it was convenient because I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, Sarah knows what I'm doing, and I just don't want to text her because she's right there.
Yeah.
But then every day after that, you kept doing it.
Yep. So sorry.
Well,
how dare y'all show up at the same time?
The police
to
are
the
still
same
looking
place.
into it. We're gonna get.
Gotcha. Charges are being pressed.
Yeah, they are. They're on the way.
But small world and everything. So we're drunk at this industry party, and most people are gone at this point. And my mom is talking to Adam Baird, and it turns out that Adam's Baird's wife lived in Colorado Springs and is friends with all of my cousins, and he lives in fucking Canada. And I'm just like,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's actually only 12 people in the world, and we just don't
This
know.
is true. This is very true.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. And then I'm just screaming at Adam Baird, and he's drunk, my mom's drunk, I'm drunk, and we're just like, why do you know my cousins?
Life is a simulation.
And then the bartender's just sitting there.
This Elon Musk thing, it's just a glitch in the program that they put in.
Insert.
He's like Neo.
He's a hacker. He's trying to get everyone to break free from the simulation, and no one's buying it. Everyone thinks he's crazy.
Well, I make $8 a month, Joe. Can't afford it.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited for my first Thanksgiving here because I get to just relax.
That's the best part of it.
I'm so jealous because that was my plan.
I kind of miss of course I'm gonna miss hanging out with family and stuff like that, but just being able to relax and hang out during the holidays, I think is
You're gonna sleep so much.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep all day.
You should catch up on TV shows. I have recommendations if you need any, but there's so many good TV shows. Young Royals.
What is that?
It's a Swedish television show by Netflix.
it's dubbed, right? Is it dubbed?
I watched the
No,
sub and I
we-
recommend
we
it.
talked
Swedish.
about this because I was like,
I
there was
fucking
some
hate dubbed like
live action. Yeah,
shit.
I was like, I just give me the sub. Like, I can't.
Well,
I can't
because
do
every
the
time I see
dubs.
like a dubbed live action thing, I just think of like Kung Fu like soccer.
They,
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
something like that. Like, it just
it's dub and subbed, but I tried to watch the dub and then I got like, it was weird when like relationships started happening because I was like, the emotion does not match the face and you're like about to make out with someone and I just am like, sub. So I switched over, but very good. Season 2 just came out. Young Royals is it's the Prince of Sweden going to a boarding school and falling in love with another guy, and then the Queen's like, "How dare you? You can't do that!" And that's like the whole plot. But it's also like Euphoria-esque because there's like drugs, sex, and alcohol. It's a really fun show. It made me cry the first season.
I watched Lord of the Rings. I watched Rings of Power.
nice.
That's about it.
I'm also getting a master's degree, so I'm just like rewatching this show. I've seen it 3 times. I've seen season 2 3 times in the last 3 weeks, and then I've been doing homework, and then I sleep.
okay. Yep, that's I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt, and then she goes, "I've watched season 2 3 times in 3 weeks."
Yeah.
How many episodes are in a season?
6, and they're only 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
okay.
If they were an hour long, I might have said, "Sarah, got an issue. We got an issue."
Yeah.
No problem.
No. That was if you had talked to me after I like watched Stranger Things. I watched season 3. I watched the most recent season of Stranger Things a lot.
Well, good thing Sarah's gonna go see her family, or else she just watched season 2 5 more times during Thanksgiving.
You are,
Which was what
not
she originally planned. She was like,
well,
down for it.
no, legitimately, I would have just stayed at home and read fan fiction of the series. Like that was my plan. That is my downtime.
You should play video games.
I do. I played Ashmere the other night while I put Young Royals.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's it. I've had enough of this.
I
This is
enjoyed-
turning into a Young Royals podcast. I can't take it anymore.
I'm happy for you. though.
Thank you.
I enjoy when Sarah says stuff and we all just go
Okay.
and just let you finish.
I don't
just
like
keep
it.
going.
I like doing it just because of the reason that we always do it. And like Sarah knows, but we just keep doing
And I just do it
to her.
still because
And
I
the
want to
internal
go.
panic that happens with Sarah, and Sarah just goes, "I gotta keep going. I gotta keep talking."
If I don't, we'll just sit here in silence.
I cannot stand silence. I will fill it. And that's why I'm really good at networking and meeting people because I go, oh, this is awkward. Hi.
It is nice as someone who's like, I'll just let it kind of go and be relaxed. You fill in a lot of the blanks for me, and I'm like, great, perfect, love it.
Yeah. So no one had jello shots but me and Matt, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Jaren, you want one?
I had a lot of it.
I'm all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
That's-
good.
that's-
It looks like the
horrible.
color of probably Sarah's throat when she had the whole bottle of wine.
It kind of looks like that like sludge you get as a kid. and you
such
can
a
like play with
crazy
it. That's what it kind of looks like.
Have I literally never told you that
don't think-
before?
I don't think you
Oh,
have.
it was.
The red
Okay,
wine. You might have
alright,
told it to
hey.
me, but I don't know if
Let
you
them
told me the
continue.
red wine.
Hey,
Oh,
thank
fuck,
you
we
for
still
being
have
here.
last
Happy
call.
Thanksgiving,
We
everyone.
do.
Just keep
Oh.
going. Keep finishing. No, it's
No,
fine.
no,
yeah.
finish.
Keep. God damn it. I was hoping you guys would just keep going. I could just sign us off quietly.
Oh no!
Go, he
heard
gave
her.
you the
You
floor.
can play that game with her, not with me, man.
Oh, I forgot.
was
It's
me.
not silent, so Sarah's not going to fill it.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
I hope everyone enjoyed this very special episode of Off Topic. Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Turkey
Thanksgiving
Day.
to those who celebrate it. I really hope we never get Sarah back here, ever.
But I'll come back.
Jaren will come
Yeah,
back.
Jared,
Jaren's
you
cool.
anytime.
I feel like we were doing real great until that last bit. I feel like it was going well.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.